Okay, question 17. Here is a speed time graph showing the speed in meters per second of an object t after it started to move. And the question says use 3 strips of equal width to find an estimate for the area under the graph between t equals 1 and t equals 4. Okay, so t equals 1 is here. Okay, t equals 4 is there. Now we need to find all of this area. Now it's an estimate, which means that we can't work out exactly. So what we have to do is we draw some trapeziums. Now if you look up, there is a trapezium rule and there's something called differentiation, which you normally use, but we're just estimating. The first bit is 3 strips, so it's a little bit easier. Now I don't really know what these shapes are, so we've got to make them shapes that we know. So I'm going to join these up, and then I'm going to join those up, then I'm going to join those up. Okay, now I've got 3 shapes that I can deal with. If I turn them this way around, you realise I've got 3 trapeziums, yeah, which we can work out the area to. Now I'm going to label this as 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, if you remember your formula for trapezium, it's top plus your bottom times your height divided by 2. Top and bottom in a lot of formulas are normally a plus b. It's something you have to remember. Okay, now we get the measurements for the top and bottom of each of these by reading off a graph. So this one here, the top is 3.5, plus at the bottom is go up, go along, I'm going to say 6.1. Okay, my height is 1, because from there to there is 1. All of this is divided by 2. Okay, and if I type this into my calculator, 3.5 plus 6.1 equals times 1 divided by 2 equals 4.8. Okay, the second one, my height is going to be 6.1 again. Okay, and my second bit is going to be 8.2. I'm going to times it by 1 and then divide it by 2. Again, there is no point times it by 1, but I'm just doing it just for the sake of it. That's 8.2 divided by 2 equals 7.15. Okay, my last one, the height will be 8.2, is that one there. Okay, my second point, if you go up and you go across, that's 9.6. Sorry, times by 1 divided by 2. Let's do this. 8.2 plus 9.6 divided by 2, 8.9. Next bit we have to add these together. Because it's calculator paper, I'm going to take no risk. I'm just going to do it using my calculator. So 8.9 plus 7.15 plus 4.8 equals 20.85. And again, this is only an estimate, so you will have a range for your answers. Okay, second part, describe fully what your answer to part A represents. Now, what is the bit underneath the graph? Now, essentially, it is just your distance. Now, let's say I just drew a different graph on top of this. Let's say this one here that goes for 8 for 1 second. It makes sense. If I travelled for 8 meters per second for 1 second, I would have done 8 meters. So it really is a distance. Looks like the distance travelled. The second bit, explain whether your answer in part A gives an underestimate or an overestimate. Now, because it's not all the area, there is like this little bit here I haven't worked out, this little bit here I haven't worked out, this little bit here I haven't worked out. You have to say that it's an underestimate. As there is some area under the graph missing.